Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Voidigo. This is a weird looking roguelike, but damn is it ever good. If you are incredibly hardcore into roguelikes, if you've played and beaten everything on the market, you're probably not ready to pick up Voidigo, because how the hell could you be? This game is insane. Simple mechanics, you gotta jump, you gotta dash, you gotta melee, you gotta shoot. But oh my goodness. It requires incredible reaction time, you gotta learn all the enemy patterns, you gotta do everything perfectly, or else you're screwed. And it's great. This character's my favorite. He's got this guy named Jimbot, lets you play your weapon and your character separately, so by meleeing, you move your weapon around, and then control your character as well. It's cool, it's weird. There is like a limited connection range, this little weapon will go away. Okay, right. What is Voidigo? If you played Nuclear Throne, it's like that. If you haven't played Nuclear Throne, it's top down, you shoot the things, you melee the things, go through some levels, get to the end of the game, and then loop and do it all over again. But harder. This is a thing where if you feel like fighting one boss at the end of a level isn't good enough, you can fight two, so let's do that. So yes, I move my weapon around by meleeing. You can jump on enemies to get invincibility frames. There is what I believe is a bug where you're vulnerable for one frame. I'm sure that'll be patched out. It doesn't always happen either. And a huge part of this game is just reaction time, at least on impossible difficulty. When you first pick up the game, there's only 4 difficulties available. Just do the hardest one, it's still incredibly easy. And then every time you beat a difficulty, you get a new one. But after you've beaten 4 difficulties, so you'll do whatever the hardest one is available, and then there's 4 more gradually harder ones, you get this impossible difficulty. And it is just an experience unlike any other. Actually, how about this? I'll just show you if a lobster dude spawns, or even this ant. Here, come attack me. There you go, I'm dead. I'm surprised it actually took 2 hits to kill me. A lot of the enemies will one-shot you. There's these lobster melee guys that one-shot you. The bosses will one-shot you. Basically anything that isn't ranged or the pickaxe ant will one-shot you. That shotgun would also kill me if I was too close to it. Right. So as you play, there's like 6 zones in every level. There's these little towers that you have to break that activate boss health bars, so the boss will start chasing you from the moment you clear the 2nd zone. And you'll just kind of have to deal with the boss being there for 3 more zones until you open up all its health bars. You can gradually damage it along the way, but you can't kill it off until you've opened them all. There's also a shop at one random tile in the map, so there's 6 tiles. One of them's a shop, 5 are boss towers. You collect this currency from killing things, however, if you don't pick up the currency fast enough, it downgrades, so it's worth like half as much or something. So you just gotta be fast on it. Don't think there's much else up there, so we'll just go in here. There's these little instance dungeons that give you power-ups. Once you clear the game once, it'll ask for a power-up in exchange for the power-up, but the first run-through, you don't have to do anything, you just get a free thing for clearing it. The instanced areas are very easy, but you usually use them as like a break from the boss chasing you. That's a really lucky find. Normally there's 4 tiers of loot. There's green is common, blue is uncommon I suppose, red is rare, and then yellow is legendary. Red weapons are really rare this early on, so it's a lucky find for sure. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better. In fact, my starting gun will probably do more damage to a lot of things, but it is rarer. I have to go right here. So, now I've activated 2 towers. If I hang around long enough, a boss will spawn. If I don't, a boss will also spawn. Just gonna go ahead and damage it a little bit, and then run away. It will start trying to follow me from this point on, so... Also, because I activated the thing that makes me fight 2 bosses, the next time I open up a health bar, another boss is going to spawn. Oh, that didn't kill him, whoops. There we go. See, it's kind of this balance of trying to collect stuff, but also not just die instantly. I'm out of ammo. That might be a problem. Alright, melee attacks, let's go. These do, like, no damage, but... cool. This thing gives me a weapon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open that. I don't want to waste my Voidcaster just yet, so... I'll pick up whatever it gives me, and use it. That is a weird shotgun. Can't say that I mind it, so I'll just stick with it, I guess. What if it's better than my starting one? Maybe it is. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. We'll see how it goes. Can always sacrifice my starting shotgun for something if the opportunity arises. Now, because I went into that little instanced area, the boss leaves me alone for like a few seconds. It'll come back, but... oh, here's the second one. We got really lucky with the bosses. This is the easiest of 3 possible bosses that can spawn, so getting 2 of them is a very lucky 1 in 9. At least I think it's the easiest. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but... okay, we got a shop. Let's go ahead and pick up the money outside and then check out what it is. The game is also really short though. Since it's only 3 zones, it won't be too long, assuming I even live. Pretty decent. This thing knocks things away when you jump on them. It's not really good the first time through the game, but once you loop, there's these enemies that like teleport when you jump on them. And this prevents them from doing that, so... just grabbing it under the pretense of I'm going to win this run. And hope that I'm right, because... for the time being, it's not as good as one of the other options was, but it's better later on. So we're gonna play to the late game. The Voidcaster's kind of a cool little weapon. It shoots out these projectiles that come back to you. There's actually some enemies that appear after the first loop that use this weapon against you. It's incredibly powerful and hard to deal with. Gonna pick up ammo for it where we can. Ammo used to recover 1/4 of the gun's ammo, now I think it's like 1/3, so it's pretty nice. Really tearing through the boss health. This thing is very strong. So, now all the boss health bars are revealed, I can actually kill the bosses. Which is great. And it looks like I've almost killed them, but there's a problem with that, because they all have a phase 2. Every boss in the game has a second phase, so... we're not quite as close to done as it might look like. But I'll go ahead and phase 1 of them. Oh crap, my meteor phased both. Okay, well we're gonna deal with both. The phase 2 is significantly harder than the phase 1. As you can see, they're fast. Just don't get hit though, and all will be good. Finding a Voidcaster this early on was really lucky. If I got hit by that, I was dead anyway. That does one-shot you. Boom! So one of the 2 bosses down. There's still one kind of on the run somewhere. Because he wasn't feeling too good about it, so he's coming back now. Okay, yeah, the Voidcaster's insane this early. These are decent, but not especially good. Just take that. One of them was your melee attacks burn, one was throw a grenade when you reload, this one shoot bullet when you reload. Just helps break the environment when you're running away, so I'll keep it. I can get rid of this shotgun for a pepper. The pepper's bad, but I'll find another weapon, so I'd better just take passives where I can. You can only hold 2 weapons at a time. This is letting me sacrifice a passive for 1 max health. This is actually quite a good passive. It makes things shoot faster and farther. I think I'm still gonna trade it though. So I won't be one-shot now, at least not by things that aren't shotguns. I'll die in 2 hits instead, which is a big improvement. Because we're going all in on being insane, I'm going to activate this second boss again. Might as well. You might have noticed the last time it did give me a heart container and 10 money as the reward for doing that, so... if you can do it, you might as well. If you can't, you might as well do it so you can improve at the game anyway. So that's about where I'm at. I can't guarantee that I'll win, but at least I will get better at a faster rate. I have to dodge this thing, it'll shoot lasers when it comes out of the ground. And there we are. So, we get another weapon here. Hopefully it's good, but even if not, it's just nice to have something. Ah, that's a terrible deal. I could trade my character's passive for a weapon. Why would I ever do that? I don't think there's a single weapon that I would trade this for. You die already? Thank you. Not a huge fan of this gun. It shoots fish, but the fish are bouncy so they can go over things. That's okay. It's not bad, it's not great. These are both really good. Snake bullets inflict the status effect Snake on enemies. And Snake is a very powerful status, and then this inflicts Freeze, which is also powerful. Even though the Freeze bullets are rarer, at this point in the game I'm going to go for Snake bullets, because the damage that they deal this early on is just nuts. Like, they're probably not balanced. I think the Snake bullets are going to be nerfed at some point, but until then, just take them. Play kind of safe while there's no bosses following me. I can just take my time, shoot things around walls. It's all good. Sure, I'll take that. Grab the weapon, put it in here, get some ammo as a reward. No harm in it. I almost got hit there. That would have been bad. Okay, let's do this one first in case it's a sacrifice. It's not. I'll take the fish in case there is a sacrifice though. You can see from the minimap that these mushrooms are actually enemies, so just shoot at them preemptively so that I don't get slam jammed. And there we go. So I'm now out of fish ammo. That's okay. Wow, these are some pretty lucky finds. Shocking Icon shocks enemies as you run. Orphan Ghost Boy lets you shoot faster. The Ghost Boy is probably better in the long run, but the Shocking Icon is better for now, and I've already done enough for the long run that I'm okay with this. I feel like my late game is comfortable at this point if I survive, so we'll take the Shocking Icon, try to live. Okay, hello Emerald guy. Or not Emerald guy, Laser guy. I believe there's 4 different bosses in this zone. I could be mistaken, but I think it's 4. The ones that shoot lasers are the scariest to me, because there's very little time to react. There we go. Like that, yeah. It only does 2 hearts though, it's kind of nice. I thought it would do 3. I'm gonna be not an idiot and just buy the health here. Otherwise, there's always the chance that something does 3 damage and just murders me, so... Okay, shop, what do you got? I'll take it. This item is terrible on its own. 10% discount in the shop for 25? Gotta buy a lot of items to make up for that. The reason I'm buying it anyways is because it stacks additively. If you get multiple of them, now it's 20% and then 30 and so on. And if you clear out a shop, you get 2 bonus items that you get to discover yourself. So, discover being you choose out of 3, get to pick 1. It's a powerful effect. So anything that lets you clear out shops in the long run does, in theory, help. Assuming you can survive the consequences of having bought something that's worthless in the short run. That was very close. You'll see these snake bullets are just doing a ton of work. They're very powerful. Gotta dodge those, but oh, golden feet for a heart. I will actually take that. Golden feet let you sprint faster. Having at least one move faster item makes the game significantly more doable. So we'll take it. Just gonna try to burn out some ammo so that I can pick that up. There we go. Bottom is where the door is, so I'm just gonna go through there. I'm gonna leave some more ammo because I don't think I'll keep this fish forever. If I find a better weapon, I'll go back and fill it up. This one's gonna get phased, I think? Oh, it didn't. Darn. But that one will. Okay. Gonna go ahead and damage it as much as I can and then run. Okay. So because there were still butterflies left alive, this thing that unlocks the door spawns earlier. We can use that to make an escape route if I ever need. So now that one's phase 2. I'll have a temporary, like, opportunity to damage this one before I have to run. I might even be able to kill it because of snake bullets being so strong. In fact, I will. Great. It's summoning lightning, which is good for me because that's a slow attack. So I'm going to command this drone forwards. Just ran out of connection, but I killed the boss in time, so good to go. They're all kind of meh. I'm going to go with this thing. It makes you sprint, burn things. Now it electrocutes and burns. But they're all not amazing. Oh, perfect. I get to get rid of one of them for a max health. Now that's good. Goodbye, burn. Hello, health. The magic number is 7 to survive 2 attacks, but we'll get there eventually, I think. Maybe. Maybe we probably won't, actually. I'll probably die. But here it is. The last boss already. It's not so bad, is it? Things get real wild from this point on if I somehow survive. Okay. Good. One of these rooms is a dud room, and it takes longer for the exit to spawn. I got that on the first one, so that's really good. Getting it before the boss appears is, like, super lucky. I just walked into that, I didn't realize it was bouncing back again. Crap. Option to get a Void Piercer for my Void Caster, not gonna do that, I prefer the Caster. Trade the fish for a rifle though, as one does. Rifle's decent. Nothing to write home about, it's not bad, it's just rifle. Oh, perfect! And that's better than a rifle. It applies snakes really frequently, it shoots out like a bunch of bullets. So, good chance of snakes. So these void guys are the ones that I bought the jumping knocks enemies away for. Because they will teleport otherwise. But by having me knock them away, they're not able to teleport, and it makes it more manageable. There we go. I needed an opportunity to hit that exit, but it wasn't really being offered to me because there was lightning in the way, so finally found my chance. Just gonna wait for those bullets to dissipate and then I'll break this one. I want to do as much damage as I can before I have to leave, which is now. There isn't ammo in that previous room. I'll get to it eventually, I hope. This is a bad location to be in. I've got to move. Okay. Yeah, I was almost trapped between two of the laser enemies, and that would have been just really stupid of me, and I would have deserved the loss at that point. But, instead, we're good. Okay. One more cycle ought to do it. By running through rooms constantly, I'm trying to split the enemies, because their spawn points are different on each one. So by having them potentially spawn further away from me, I'm able to buy some time where I only have to deal with 1 or 2 bosses. So, there we go. And that's the game! Thank you all for— no, I'm just kidding. We're gonna loop. When you loop, you gotta sacrifice 3 items. I want to get rid of the trident, the reload attack, and the pepper. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Looking good so far. I could get rid of the tablet too, it's fine. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. I screwed up. I messed up my timing, and we lost the snake bullets. My damage just went way down. Oh man, that's not good. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, but those snakes were a huge portion of my damage. Like, it was probably something like 1/3 of my damage was snakes. So that's just gone now. Yeah. Crap. Obviously, as I play more, I'll get better at getting rid of the things that I want to get rid of, but, I'm not yet practiced enough, unfortunately. Okay. Looking decent, but I want to find a shop. Ideally before all of the bosses spawn. Now, in the first go-through, I chose to fight 2 bosses. In this one, I just chose to fight 3. So, yeah, it's probably stupid, but I feel like it's the fastest way to get better, and I just want to improve at this, so there we are. Could get a rare weapon in exchange for my token. I would have to be an idiot to do that, so I'm not going to. Okay. Good. So these Genjis are quite strong. They have this crazy slash attack, and it follows up by them exploding. And the explosions have ended like 2 of my impossible runs, where you think you've killed them, and you do kill them, but then the explosion still goes off. It's nasty. Maybe use some health pickups. I don't know why none are spawning. And normally I would just buy a bunch of health, but there's a chance that I'll be able to clear out the shop, so I gotta save up. Imperiant for some random passive or for ammo. Let's trade it for the random passive. The passive is acceptable. It's nothing special, but yeah, it's fine. There we go. I just rather have passives than some temporary ammo, because obviously you're stronger in the long run if you do it, so. Okay, first boss gonna spawn now. Just gonna let it spawn first and then go into the next area so that I have a few seconds. If I go in right away, it'll spawn like immediately. Okay, that's a bit hard. Didn't get so lucky this time. The last time I got the snail bosses, now you're seeing a real boss. Got a shop though, which is great. Gonna look if there's health first. No? Okay. Oh! That's good. Okay. So these tokens start to become quite good, right? I mean, obviously the benefit of additive things. The more you get, the better they are. I should buy this Siege Master, it's a good weapon. Should also buy this. And so I should also buy this. Because the odds that I get 18 are extremely high, so I might as well make myself marginally stronger in preparation for that. So I need 18 gold by the end of this, which is almost always going to happen. It's just very important right now not to let money time out, because there should be, like, enough money if I don't. Okay, Voidcaster's out. Not great, but it's fine. I need these guys to stop moving and just let me murder them. Please and thank you. Great. Okay. I need ammo. Thank you. Ammo drops become more common the less ammo you have. Likewise for health. The less health you have, the more common health drops are. In fact, health won't even drop from most things until you're low. But that kind of works to your benefit, where by intentionally staying low on something, you make it less scarce for yourself. So you want to be low on ammo for the main stage, and then just gain a bunch of ammo at the end. You just don't want to be out of ammo, you know? The difference between having 1 ammo and having 100 is non-existent if the enemy will die from 1 more shot. So if you space it right, you can just always get enough. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me, so... Okay. This bird's gonna explode. The birds try to track you down and blow up on you when they die. It's very rude of them. Tell them not to. Thank you. Third boss is about to spawn once I hit this, so let's kill out the normal enemy first to buy myself a little bit of breathing room. I'm now 5 money away. 4 money away, make that. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to get there. Okay. So, 4 money, then I run back to the shop. That's my plan. No more bosses spawn, so we'll just go ahead and break that. I ran into that shot because I'm an idiot. Clearly. That enemy's down, we'll Siege Master to finish it off. They're a bit of a pain if left alive. I have to go in here, I would have probably died otherwise. Or at very least I would have taken 3 damage right there. So this guy is using a Voidcaster. We don't want to have this weapon used against me, so kill him off ASAP. I now have enough money for once I'm ready to go back, which is great. My meteor is now ready as well, so... Alright, this tablet thing, I don't even think I explained what this does. The tablet just charges up a meteor and then sends it flying at things. 1 max health for snake bullets. This is the first tempting max health thing in a long time. I'm pretty sure it's actually worth it. Snake bullets are so incredibly powerful right now. I'm pretty sure, again, that they're overpowered and they will be nerfed. But for now, I think it's better than max health. I think. I might be wrong. Formless Prime is like this artillery thing. You actually don't want to be close to it despite it being artillery. If you're close, it has these things that you can't dodge without movement speed. Or at least not guaranteed to be able to dodge. It shoots out like little lines, and they are a complete pain. Formless is about to die. Good. Bounced off of that enemy to avoid the damage there. I want to kill off the other Formless and then go for the shop. If I have to just go for the shop right away, that's fine too. Here we go. So, phase the Formless, going back for the shop now. Shop's on the far right, we'll go through the middle. If I go fast enough, there shouldn't be a chance for the boss to catch up. Good. So, shop, buy out both, we get something here. There we go. Not especially great, but it's fine. Bouncing bullets, and a freezing icon. The other options were peppers, which enhance your melee, and this arm that extends your range, but it's really bad with this robot, so not gonna grab it. The robot is not designed to have that arm passive. I can guarantee that much. So, second formless is now down. What I'm gonna do is drop my Siege Master for a second, bring this crappy item over to the room to our left. I just want to grab this one here. So, get the garbage item, bring it over here, sacrifice it, and then go back. So sacrificing it usually drops ammo. Now that that's done, I pick up the Siege Master again and I can get ammo for it. Assuming it worked out as I intended. Yeah, perfect. Oh, it got lucky. It's spawning enemies. That attack, you have barely any time to dodge. If you don't react really fast, it just murders you. So, I'm glad it worked out. Take another freezing icon any day, and we'll head out of there. It's going really well. I haven't really gotten this far much. I've only made it here like once before, so... Okay, I can trade the snake bullets for health again, but I don't really see a reason to do that. Let's just go. And again, just spawning 3 bosses so that I can learn the game better. Ordinarily, I think this is where I would stop spawning the extra boss, because I don't think I'm good enough yet to actually handle it. I'll probably die here. Just gonna put that out there. But in terms of getting better at the game, I think this is the best way. Is to just throw myself into a situation that I don't think I'm ready for, and it'll probably work out. And if it doesn't, then oh well. We're playing the real long game. We're not even playing for this game anymore. We're playing for, like, future games when I'll be better. What did I just jump on and why am I almost dead? Oh, was there a bird there? Did I just not notice it? Oh! You shoot stingers out. I did not know that. I haven't fought many of these guys. Die. So, freezing icon just bought me some time against the bird. Snake bullet finishes the bird. That worked out great. Still some enemies left. I think there's the one crossbow guy. Yeah. Just send the robot around the wall for that one. Trade the Siege Master for a Tri-Blaster. Do I want to do that? I kind of do. So, Siege Master, much better until you get on-hit items. Tri-Blaster, probably slightly better if you do. I assume. I don't have enough experience with it to confirm that, but that would make sense to me. Okay, I need 1 more health to be out of one-shot range. So it's quite important that I find that. Please, please, please. Darn. I can stack these things real hard right now. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. If I don't die. I did. Yeah, there it is. Ah, well. That didn't even have to do with the boss. I didn't even spawn the boss. Yeah, I just screwed up twice and died. Well, there you go. That's Voidigo. I fully plan on playing more of this. I have no idea if I'll record more of it, but I'm gonna play this thing until I get real good at it. That's my hope. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this one. It's a weird game. It's not a game that I'd recommend to everyone, but seriously, if you are really, really, really into roguelikes, you'll love this one. It's fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.